Lloyd's Coffee House in London is a thriving hub of activity. Here, patrons come to catch up on correspondence, meet with friends and acquaintances, and of course, sample the coffee. We meet some of the frequent faces at Lloyd's in this special documentary, Lloyd's, Beyond the Coffee.
Oh, we're currently in Lloyd's Coffee House.
Welcome to Lloyd's Coffee House.
This is the coffee.
Would you like some coffee?
That's what I taught him to say. When I'm away, he tries to take over. I am Mrs. Wiggins.
Hello, my name is Martin Shappey.
A veteran of the coffee shop trade, Mrs. Wiggins presides over the shop, with enthusiastic help from young Martin.
How long have I worked in Lloyd's? I believe it is about 16 years worked in Lloyd's. Yeah, I started out kind of doing what Martin's doing now. So if it wasn't the messages, but just, running errands around the shop and cleaning and preparing the coffee and stuff. But actually, serving.
Mrs. Wiggins is very nice, and she taught me how to serve the coffee and how to talk to the customers, and I run the messages down to the wharfs where the captains are as well, and I get all the news from them.
Oh, some of our customers. Well, often we get a lot of sailors in, don't we, Martin?
Oh, yeah.
They come in when their ships are docked, or boats, or ships, we're not sure which one. And just the regulars that live around here like to come in and know about the news going on. Obviously sample my coffee. It's quite well known around these parts. I get a lot of compliments for it. It's just, my own unique twist on the recipe. So yeah, they come back for more, really. Or don't they? Every day we have guests.
Yeah.
One of Lloyd's most esteemed patrons is Captain Charles Gilbert.
When you were little, what did you want to be?
I wanted to be a sailor. I wanted to sail the seven seas and discover many, many countries and trade in lumber and iron, just like my father.
Do you think you've done him proud?
Yes. Oh, yes.
What was your father's name?
Charles, just like me. I was named after him. Yes, very fine gentleman, very fine sailor.
What happened to him?
Oh, he died. Fact of life. Yes. He died on the poop deck.
Oh, there's Mr. Massey. He's my friend. He's a sailor, and he's quite tall, but he doesn't wear a hat.
Alright, I'm Jacob Massey, able seaman on the Duchess under Captain Gilbert.
How long have you worked there?
How long have I worked there? About 4 years. I was on the Paragon before that. I left when I was 17.
How do you spend your time when you're ashore?
Well, I'm not sure that is appropriate for me to talk about that in a respectable company. But most of the time in the alehouse, I do pop by and see Mrs. Wiggins once in a while, but between Mrs. Wiggins and the alehouse and the coffee shop, I fill my time.
Yes, Jacob Massey comes in quite a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, Mrs. Wiggins likes him too.
No more than a normal customer.
Mr. Massey likes you, Mrs. Wiggins. He told me once.
I don't have any favourites. I think it's rude to have favourites.
What about Jacob Massey?
Yes, he's a man.
Oh, Mrs. Wiggins, she's the best coffee shop owner in the whole town. Not the best coffee, but I'd never tell her that to her face, unless she was listening. Something that happened at sea.
Yeah.
There was this one time Jack Abbott, he had a nasty case of the sea belly. Things were moving in places things shouldn't be moving, and he'd had a particularly rough night, and in the morning we realised we didn't know where he was. We had a look round, found him in the privy, and he'd filled everything there was to fill, and he had this bucket, and the bucket was the only thing he'd filled that weren't nailed down, so he grabs it, runs up to the deck, all of us following him. Goes, and he doesn't know what it's like because he's been out of it for about a while now. He comes up to the deck, throws it over the side, doesn't look where the wind's going, the wind blows the whole thing back in his face, he's covered head to foot. It was filthy, disgusting, laughed for weeks.
What about Martin?
Martin, oh, he's alright. Little energetic, but his heart's in the right place, which is enough you can say for a 10-year-old. He's got his mind set on being a sailor like me, and I'm not too happy with him looking up to me because it means I have to watch what I do, in front of him at least. But he's alright, he's a nice boy.
What's the best news you've ever heard?
I don't know. I like it when I can take news that's good, like when a British ship has captured a Spanish ship, because then everybody in Lloyd's is really happy and that's nice, and sometimes they pat me on the head and give me a farthing. But I don't like it when I have to bring bad news, because then people shout at me and that's not very nice.
I like to think of Martin as, kind of like a kid, Well, he is a kid, but...
I've got my biggest brother is John, and he works for a tailor. He's learning to be a tailor. And then my next brother is Peter, and he works on the docks, but he works with putting stuff on the ships, not with taking messages, because that's what I do. And then there's Charlotte. She works in another coffee house, but it's not as nice as this one, Mrs. Wiggins says.
Elsewhere, Captain Gilbert attends to his correspondence.
Edward, I was pleased to read that you are safe and well. Oh yes, I've got Emily, Charlotte and Edward, in that order. Young Edward is now a very fine sailor who is travelling to Hispaniola, even as we speak. You will be relieved to know that Emily has recovered from her head cold.
Lloyd's is a place where people from across the social spectrum can come together over a simple cup of coffee. We'll continue to follow Mrs. Wiggins, Massey, Captain Gilbert and Martin over the coming weeks. Next time on Lloyd's, Behind the Coffee.
I just wanted coffee.